Let me just have a look at this. Loads of different things. Okie dokie. Just bear with me a second, everyone, while I'm playing around. I don't want to do that. No. Oriental is locked. Rotate device back. Oh, I see. How stupid is that? Right, okay. No worries. Get rid of that. Okay. End that there. Okay, hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream where everything all goes completely and totally wrong. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Let's just quickly go through the chat. Let's have a look. Right. First of all, right. First of all, I hope everybody can hear me. Hi, Brian. Yeah. Timber, I know. I keep trying to turn it, but every time I do, my live stream then tells me I've got to turn the other way in order for it to work. So, to be honest with you, I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck it. This is how it is. This is how it's staying. Right. Yes, my frustration with live streaming is getting to about there now. Right, okay, Maura, hello, welcome. Hello, Mark. Donegal Dad was dry this morning, so got outside, Christmas stuff in, turned wet now, wind's due tomorrow. We still have quite an awful lot of snow where we are right now. The roads are not too bad now. They are starting to get clear. The side roads are still quite bad. But I still had to remove 4 inches of snow off my car this morning when I had to go out. Let's have a look. And of course, it's now frozen as well. So the snow that we did have is now frozen, which has made things a lot worse. Right, okay. Chris, hello, welcome. Hello, Peter. Hello, Tom. Everyone's all saying hello to one another. I can hear Gus barking outside, little shite bag. Hermitage Pete, hello, welcome. John and Holly, hello, welcome to John and Holly. John, sorry to hear about your duck. Who else have we got? Hi, Mark. Hope you and family are all right. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the snow here has been really, really bad. We've had trees come down and all sorts from the weight of the snow. It's I have to admit it's probably the worst winter we've had for quite some time now. People still saying hello, hello Timber, hello Digger. Have I caught with one? Andy, hello Andy. Simon. Hello Simon, how are you? Richard, welcome in the chat, my friend. Hello Paul. Anyone else? Sir Saka. I can only assume that's you, Chris. Have you changed your name again? or Christopher rather. Let's see. Scott Woods in. Hello. I think I've caught up with everybody so far. Yeah, everyone's all saying hello to one another. Everyone's going about the storms and everything else like that. Oh, Andy Sois Models is in. Hello, Andy. Hussein. Hello, welcome. So yeah, we got another one out, something or another. Where are you from? Obviously you're not from round here, are you? Moderators, be aware. They're here again. Oh dear. We had a big branch from an oak tree across the lane at the farm. So it's been cut up and dried in the barn for firewood. Yeah, well done, Andy. Thank you very much. Ian Melling, hello, welcome to you. Yeah, just watch out for the other one as well. Is he? I don't know. It's not anybody I know of. If you are new into the chat, please say hello to everybody. If you are into this sort of hobby, then thank you for joining. And yeah, tell us what your favourites are, what kind of layout you have, and everything else like that. Right, okay. So anyway, hello everyone. I hope you all enjoyed your holidays. I know I really had a nice relaxing break. But if it's DCC, don't let on. Oh dear. David Green, good evening. Yeah, so anyway, hello, welcome everybody. Oh, kicking everything as I'm trying to get comfortable. Oh dear. Yeah, so hopefully everybody enjoyed their holidays. And Happy New Year to everyone. Yes, an awful lot of things have been going on the layout over the Christmas break. And believe it or not, I've actually got a small, tiny little update for you. Speaking of which, let me just get rid of this little bit of swarf I've just found. There we go. That's better. Right. Okay. I'm not too sure whether everybody can hear me or not very well. I do have an earpiece in right now, so hopefully everybody can hear me a little bit better than normal. Right, okay. Typical John, I swear layouts are allergic to cameras. Oh, they so are. They so are. Tracks and scale. Hello, welcome. Nice to see new people in the chat. That's good. Thank you very much. As long as everybody can hear me, I don't mind. What's that say? I saved an Engage exhibition layout from scrap. I was contacted and asked to take it if I don't. What was that? If I didn't, it was going to be smashed up and binned. So it's now our 8th layout in the shop. Very good. Mr. DCC, have you been building layouts? Well, I've been building. I don't know who Mr. DCC is. You all know what I think of DCC. Let me just move car out the way a moment. Car, you need a home. Let me put you in a new home somewhere. Let's put you there somewhere out the way for now. But yes, this is what I think of DCC. And it's staying in the inbox too. Dinmore Junction's in. Hello, Dinmore. Steve. Was it Stuart? I can never remember. I need to remember. What did the bus anchor say? Finnerton loves DCC. Right, okay. Same here, Brian. Not my cup of tea at all. DC only for me. Not Victorian DC technology for me. Well, I mean, let's face it, Andy. If DC was Victorian, that would make it quite old. I would have said Frank Hornby was probably still a baby then. But there we go. Who are you calling a bus anchor, lol? That's Stanover Modern Railways. No, that's Captain Static, that is. Poor man. Right, okay. Wouldn't mind giving it a go, Brian DCC, that is. Yeah, you know what, Pete? If it's something that you fancy doing, then yeah, you know what, go for it. I mean, everybody all knows that this whole me not liking DCC thing is all just for laughs, but I simply just can't afford it. That's the only reason why, really. I've even got Mr. X trying to convince me to use this the fangled HM7000, which in principle sounds like a good idea. You're putting numbered in here, Brian, with DCC fans. I think your butt numbered. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Hey, it's the purple one and Rob. We're not ignoring guys and girls watching in the background. That's absolutely fine. You sit back, relax, and chill out for one weekend, eh? I'm heavily invested in DC locos and the layouts, and just don't have the desire for DCC. Do you know what, Digger? A lot of people are. I do often say to people that if you do feel like you want to do DCC, start with DCC. It's such a faff trying to convert DC to DCC. If I ever did, it would be a mixture of the two, because I've got locomotives here that are DC and can't be converted, or one for a better word, I won't convert them. A lot of them have sentimental value, so that's the way it is, really. But yeah, I do know a little bit more than I let on. I've been DC for so long now, analog just confuses me now. Oh, we see, analog just keeps the brain going, that's what it is. Dara's Locomotive Shed, hello, welcome. You've been here a few times, haven't you, Dara? Should we spanner you? I think so. You have been spanned, my friend. Got another new one here, Grass Drone. Hello, welcome to Grass Drone. How are you? Are you into the hobby as well? If so, let us all know what you've got and uh, what your favourites are and everything. Dino, hello, Dino. Hello, welcome to you, my friend. And I think that's it. Yep, that is it so far. More and more second-hand locos now coming, DCC fitted. A bit of a faff upgrading them from DC. To be honest with you, Tom, yes, sometimes it can be a bit of a faff. Um, and there are some locomotives that are so small, there's just absolutely nowhere for you to put a decoder. Unless, of course, you decide you want to do something a little bit more creative, like having like a wagon on the back of a loco and then putting a DCC decoder in that. You could do that maybe. Um, but that's it. 30 watching, 15 likes. Remember, every little helps. Hit that like button. Isn't that Tesco? Anyway, only hit the like button if you really, really want to. No one's holding the gun to your head. Oh, Garden Foss, you're Bruce. I remember now. Right. I will add you as well. So you are now a spanner also, my friend. Oh, excuse me. It's better. Right, okay. So what have I been up to? I've been up to quite an awful lot. Over the holiday, I have been sorting out some bits and pieces on the layout. I've been sorting out some more bugbears, and I've also fitted in a new switch as well, a new switch panel. It has nothing on it at the moment, but we will get there eventually. I can't remember what I did with all those bits now. I think they're all downstairs. But anyway, that's by and by. That's not important right now. Actually, that is important. Right, so then, let's start with okay. Right, let's pop that there for now. Right, okay. So, what have I been up to? Right, okay. I've been buying some stuff. Admittedly, I've bought something from my own shop again, but needs must. Weirdly, I actually did try to find one cheaper, and I couldn't find one cheaper anywhere else other than what was already on the shop. And I did want it, so I bought it. Carl, hello, welcome to you, Carl. Why are you not spannered? Consider yourself spannered, my friend. Yeah, so yes, we are. Well, I am coping with the bad weather. I have to admit, I'm finding it rather hilarious with some of the people that simply just cannot drive in this weather. The amount of cars that I've driven past that people have just abandoned in the on the side of the road because they just can't drive their cars, and I'm driving straight past them thinking, what are you doing wrong, you know? Yeah, so yeah, it's almost like this country severely needs an extension of the highway code, well, the driving test, teach people how to learn how to drive their cars in the snow, like skid control lessons for instance. Yeah, that's another story. But anyway, but yes, yeah, all these people that all just insist on putting their boot down and revving the crap out their cars. The garages are going to be inundated with people with stuffed clutches. I can see it. But anyway, what have I been up to? Right, well, before Christmas, saying me and Mr. X, we went to an exhibition over in Manchester, and not a bad venue, to be honest with you. It's a bit out of the way. Um, it is a bit out of the way. I stopped at the Loco Shed over in Manchester a few weeks beforehand, and Jimbo said it was only a couple of minutes walk from the station. Try 15, Jimbo. Try 15. 15 minutes it took us to walk from the station to the venue. So yeah, so next time I pop over and he puts the kettle on, I'll be giving him a bit of an ear bending. But anyway, while I was there, I did buy some stuff, um, and I have to admit I went a little bit mad. uh, but yes, as per usual, David Green, why are you not spannered? You are spannered now, my friend. And anyone who joins the chat regularly, you will also get spannered as well. So anyway, I keep digressing. So we went to the Manchester show, and boy, were there some bargains. There were a lot of bargains. Why is Barnabas Junction? Right, okay. There we go. Right. Okay, you have now had the special spanner, Jason. But hello. Um, but anyway, yes, as I keep saying, I keep digressing. So I bought a lot of stuff. Well, you can't get any more than the bus anchor than Jason now, really, can you? Signal cabin, hello, welcome. Anyway, so yes, there was loads of bargains, and one of these particular items that I bought, and to be honest with you, I've had it up there on the shelf for quite some time now. I had a Lima Class 47 Prince Harry, and it's been sat up there for ages with no bogies. And I thought, one day I will get some new bogies for it. And it had a little bit of damage to the front end of it as well. The one corner had split, and I thought, you know what, I'll fix that as well one day. And it just so happened, call it fate if you wish, but this guy, he was selling the two bogies for a Class 47 in a Class 47 box, with half a body, um, and I hope being spannered is a good thing. Depends on what direction your the wind's blowing. Uh, but yeah. It came with half a body as well. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go. So what I did was I was able to cut the front nose out of my 47 and glue in the nose from the body of the other 47, sorry. So not only did the box come with everything that I needed to repair my locomotive with, it came in a box too. And of course, my locomotive doesn't come in a box. So it's now in a box. And I've put it all back together and everything. And it runs great. I'm not going to run it tonight. I have got a few bits and pieces on the layout to run tonight. So we can sit back and watch the derailments happen. But anyway, I paid £8 for this. 8. And that reminds me. Where are we? Have I got the right one? It's probably because I got that in. We are a bag of spanners. So you are, Chris. So you are. Right, so here it is. This is my Prince Harry that I've managed to rebuild. And it's now got new bogies on it. As well as the only thing that I haven't put back on this yet is the buffers. All the buffers were missing on mine, and this one did come with 2 buffers, which are in the box here at the moment, keeping safe until I can find a couple more. But for those of you that probably didn't know, on this side, your handrail mouldings are all painted in white. And then on the side that I've replaced, the handrail mouldings are silver. And it was actually that corner there that was split, and the whole yellow section there, I've managed to cut that out and put it into this one. And even when you look at it up close, you can't see that I've changed it. I was actually really impressed on how it turned out, to be honest with you. So yeah, so I was able to put one of my locomotives back together for £8. So like really impressed on that one. Yeah, you know, even just for the motor on its own would cost probably more than £8. And I got both motor bogie and front bogie. And a bit of body that, or half a body, literally somebody cut the body in 2 and used the other half of the body for something or another. I can't remember what it was now. Jason's on his meal break until 9 o'clock. Excellent. So yeah, so I was like really happy that I was able to put this back together. And yeah, so yeah, proper happy with that. In further news, my mallard has gone to pastures new. More will be said on that one at a later date when they're ready to tell the world. If they want to tell the world, don't necessarily have to. Kyle, hello, welcome. And yeah, yes, thank you, Richard. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good as well myself. Oh dear, he's working till midnight, is he? Oh dear. Hang on, I'll break out the violin for you, Jason. There you go. So it's gone to RGJ. Oh, there you go then. So you'll probably already know then. So anyway, to replace said mallard, I treated myself and I bought myself a new one. But it's not mallard. It's actually called Falcon. And I bought that from Manchester. And that cost me, how much did that cost me now? It cost me 50 quid. So I was really happy with that. And it runs absolutely beautiful. It really does. So there was that, and then I bought. I've told you I've gone mad. Now then, I want you all to guess. Right? I'm going to show you 3 locomotives now that I bought from Manchester. And I want you all to guess roughly what I paid for them. I've got a Hornby X Lima tooled class 47 here. Lindisfarne, I think that's called. So I got that one. That's for my Royal Mail train. I'm slowly building up the coaches for that. So yeah, so I bought that. Put that back away. So I bought that. I also bought this, which is an LNER 440, and this one is called Berkeley. So I bought that as well. Okay. And from the same guy, I also bought that £8 bits of um, uh, 47. Bought that off the same guy. And I also bought this. This is the City of Edinburgh. Okay, it was a very nice locomotive. So, how much do you reckon I paid for all of that? The second one is £50. Ignore the price ticket on it because I didn't pay that much for it. So for all 3.5 locomotives, let's call it, for all 3.5 locomotives, how much did I pay for it? Okay, everyone's all starting to come around to a decent one now. So we've got 190, we've got 125. Peter says £75. Whoa. Simon says 90 quid. 90 quid? Have you seen how much these things cost? This is brand new, by the way. This is brand new. This has never been out of its box until my ownership. Okay, we got 178 from Timber, 135, 120, 130. Okay, Simon's now saying 190 as well now. Hello, Aaron, how are you? Did I see Mark and Lisa coming as well? Hello, Mark and Lisa. 150, 170. Okay. Wolf's now saying 210. Oh, here we go. Everyone's all now calling Mark the bus anchor. Poor Mark. He's Captain Static to me. Okay. I love the Princess Coronation. I do as well. I've got a few of them now, and they are absolutely beautiful locomotives. And this one's in black. Simon, hello. 220. I tell you what, Simon, do you want to buy them off me for 220 quid? I'll let you have them off me for 220 quid if you want them all. Okay? Right, okay, I'm going to put you all out of your misery. Are you all sat down? Are you all sat down? The grand total for all of that lot that I bought from Manchester cost me £100. Yes, £100. Now, I think I did pretty well there. What do you think? And I did that well that I even after I bought all that lot, I went and bought this one from another stall as well. You first have to buy me flight tickets to come over. Oh dear. Nice try, Simon. Yeah. £5 for the rest. Well, I mean, joking apart, I've seen that the Duchess, the City of Edinburgh, I've seen that being sold, well, for sale, for around 130 to 150 pounds. I was amazed how much they're being sold for. It's DCC ready as well, and it runs so nice, so nice. It is absolutely beautiful how it runs. Can I go shopping with you? Well, Richard, if you can keep up with me, that is, you are more than welcome to come shopping with me. Read my previous message. Okie dokie, we'll scroll back. Could you not just have repeated it, Jason? If people do write out something and I do miss their comments, please write it again. If you have to, do it in capitals so I get what you're saying, because I hate missing people's comments. Just to let all know, there is going to be a special visitor to Model Rail crew traveling from overseas. Is it Simon? Can you just imagine it now? He's like building it all up, and everyone's saying, "Oh, who's the special visitor? Who's the special visitor?" And Simon turns up. Oh dear, Brian loves DCC. No, I loathe it. Artie, hello, welcome, Artie. How are you? Why are you not spannered? Hang on, let's give you a spanner. There you go, Artie. You're now officially a spanner like everybody else. Uh, um, Osmerka. Nope, not me. Wrong direction. Oh, have I got the wrong one? That's probably why you haven't got a spanner then. I do apologise. So who's Osmerica then? Did you get your caller felt? Is it Mr. Dodge? I don't think it is Mr. Dodge, to be honest with you. It's me, Artie. I thought it bloody was. I read a comment wrong somewhere. Yeah, I thought it was you, Artie. Well, hello, welcome. How are you? Um, Jason says nope. Is it Artie, Brian? He's from the US. Oh, he's in the US at the moment. Ah, right. Oh, you visiting Anthony then, are you, Artie? Um, right, okay. Oh, so he's all the way over in the States at the moment, so he's gone on holiday. Okay then. Don't get expecting to be winning any meat hampers over in the US, will you, Artie? Uh, I ran away with the goods from Anthony's. Good man, good man. I can just imagine him running after you as well. Well, Brian, you're well behind the times, mate. It's been he's been in the US for ages. Oh, has he really? Oh, have you actually moved over there then, have you, Artie? Um, I do struggle to keep up with people. I really do, so um, and the pineapple as well. What's that to do with the pineapple? Pineapples mean something entirely different in this country. I don't know whether it means the same in America or not. Brian, when am I next up? Sorry, I'll start again. Brian, when I am next up, me mums, and providing that I have the time, I will try and send you some photos of the stuff that we have for sale if you are still interested. Well, I'm always interested, so just let me know. Tim, hello, welcome. How are you? Tim, I was meant to see you this week, wasn't I? Yeah, this week didn't work out as planned. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. So I haven't forgotten about you. We'll get it sorted one way or another. All right, mate. I'm not going to say who, but a clue is they are in this chat tonight. Well, it's going to be Artie then, isn't it? So Artie, are you coming to Model Rail Crew then, are you? If so, it'd be lovely to see you. Oh dear, I tell you what, for yeah. I'm not saying who it is, but it's Artie. Oh dear. Slaps for Brian for not spannering Alan. What? Hang on, neither is Gary. Hang on. Hello, Gary. How are you? Hang on, let me give you a spanner, my friend. There you go. You have now been spannered. Liz Railways. Hello, Liz. Yeah, you are from South Africa, aren't you? Nice to see you again in the chat. I will give you a spanner as well. Right, and so is Alan in the chat then, is he? So he is. Hello, Alan. How are you? All we need now is the other Alan. Let's see. There we go. Right, there you go, Alan. You've been spanned also, my friend. So Liz is now saying hello to everybody. So anyway, I'm not finished. No, I'm not finished. No. Mr. X has been very naughty. Not only has he gone DCC, he bought me something for Christmas. We decided we were going to do a Secret Santa this year, me and Mr. X did. And for all of those of you that don't know, we both actually work together currently. And and we both jokingly said, let's do Secret Santa. I wonder who bought me a present out of the one person. So he bought me a Christmas present. And he's bought me this. And it is called the Dominion of New Zealand. And there she is in all of her fine glory. And she runs very well too. She is loco driven as well. She's not tender driven. And yeah, he bought me that for Christmas. And it's also Bachmann. So I was very, very impressed with that. So yeah, so Mr. X, thank you very much for that. But while we're on the subject of Mr. X also bought me a present for my birthday. Yes, my birthday has just been and gone. I am now the tender age of 50. Yeah. So he says, you're not 50 very often, he said. And he's bought me this. He's bought me Class 44 from Bachmann. That's the one there. And she's actually out on the layout now. So we'll be stretching her legs in a moment. Yes, he bought me that for my birthday. I could have killed him. And I know how much he spent on that as well. And I'm not going to say how much because, well, it's just a thing you just don't do with birthday presents. But I do know how much he paid for it. And he also bought me that. Yeah. I could have killed him. Yeah, so Mr. X, thank you very, very much for your amazing presents, Christmas and birthday. Don't ever do it again. Save your money for yourself. I had that, and then I visited Dave Angel. Yes, I visited Dave Angel. And when I go to Dave Angel's, I can't just stop and have a cup of coffee. I have to buy something as well, don't I? And I've bought 6 Bachmann ex-LMS coaches off him as well, which are also on the layout, which is currently being pulled by the city of Edinburgh. And then obviously you all know the issue that I had last month with my MGR wagons, my hoppers. Touch wood, I think I fixed it. But when I was giving it its trial run earlier, it did derail twice. So I'm going to tempt fate and I'm going to try it again. But before we do that, this is what I bought from our shop. There's a reason why I bought this is because back in the late 80s, early 90s, there used to be, we used to have a power station here in Ironbridge, which was called the Ironbridge Power Station. And Ironbridge Power Station actually had its own Class 58 in this livery. But can I find in this livery a Class 58 with Ironbridge Gorge written on it? Can't find it anywhere. So my plan is to send this off to our amazing artist to have it weathered, and I've also bought the decals ready for it as well. She's going to put the decals on it for me and change the number of it as well, as so that it's the right number. So then I will actually have the locomotive I actually do want. So so when I see Shona, which should be hopefully very soon, for those of you that don't know, Shona and her trains, she weathered my what did she weather now? It was a class 45. My Bernie Walker class 45. She weathered that for me, and she did an absolute amazing job of it. So she's going to be getting this, and that's why I bought it. So that's going to be going to Shona so that she can work her magic on that. And yes, I got that. Was there anything else? Nope, that's it. That's all I bought. That is all I bought. That is all I bought. I bought quite a lot, didn't I? And also got some really nice Christmas presents too. So there's that, and I've also been buying traction tires and stuff like that, because this locomotive, well, actually both of them, actually, my class 47, that needs traction tires because it didn't have any, and the traction tires in this are buggered as well. So I've bought new traction tires for that as well. I've also bought some LED lights for my control panel as well. So when the signals change different colours, it lights up on the, well, it will light up on the control panel as well as. And I'll show that to you now. So what I've done, Andy D, hello, welcome to the chat, Andy. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you the control panel. I have also fixed the track as well. There was an issue over there at that join over there, which I've now fixed. And then I'll show you that. We'll try and get some trains running, and we'll go from there, shall we? Right then, so come with me, people. Here we go. So, turn you around a bit. So here we go. So that is my City of Edinburgh with its new coaches. They're all Bachmann, if I didn't already say. So they're all those new coaches there, and that is my class 44 from Mr. X. You spent way too much money, didn't you, Mr. X? And yes, this is my new control panel. It's still in the early stages at the moment. I've scribbled a lot of things in pencil right now. So things like that might change. And then these small holes here are going to be where my LED lights are going to be going for the signals. And you'll have to excuse the mess on here. But here is going to be a filled in disused line here, which goes, move that tin out the way, put that there. So that's going to go, so you've got a tunnel here, which is going to be bricked up in some way or another. I can't remember what it is now. But the idea is to give the illusion there used to be a track running along on the inside of the platform here, and the platforms themselves will be numbered accordingly. So this will be platform number 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then platform 1, which is over here, no longer exists. So what I've done is I've also put down here this one here, so that's the disused line. Okay, so that would have been so that is Finnerton Parcel Depot. So that's where that line used to go. There will be a signal box over on that side, and then there's a large signal box over on this side. And what I'm thinking of doing is, where I've got the carriage works here, I was thinking of building some sort of signal box on the back of it here. So it's a signal box as well as. Just my thoughts at the moment. That idea could change, but yes, I'm thinking there could be a large signal box at the back here somewhere. Maybe. Don't know yet. The road and the shops on this side are actually behind me at the moment. But that's all I've done so far, really. You already know that I've put in the signals ready. So they're ready. They just need to be wired up. And I've got this all done ready now. I've used picture frame around the edges of the panel here again. So that now matches with the one that's under there. That will be mounted on the front here when it's finished. So there's a lot of wiring to do. So what I want to do is connect all the points that are on that side of the junction and all the points that are on that side of the junction, so that they're all operating simultaneously together. CDU that I've got here, that's more than capable of throwing 12 points in one go. So that's good. Hello, Flymo. Didn't see you coming. Oh, it looks like you've only just come in as well. So yeah, so that's what's going on really currently right now. So let's move this box here out the way, and we will put you all on there so you can see what's going on, and hopefully we won't have any carnage. But what I will do is turn the oh, was it they called them? Oh, I've forgotten now. But yeah, turn the ring of light, the ring of death off. Can't be a Finton live stream without carnage. Absolutely, Simon. What could possibly go wrong? Right, shall we see, shall we? Right then. So let's get the first train going. It would help if I actually turned it on. There we go. There goes the first train. One of the cool things with that Class 44, by the way, is it's actually got white wall wheels. So there we go. That's that one going, and hopefully this one will go as well. There we go. Off she goes. Now I also had issues with that train as well because the carriages kept coming undone. So at some point or another, I'm going to actually try and start investing in some couplings, I think, because these tension lock couplings are doing my nutting. I've got the 225 set, and I don't run it because the coaches keep coming undone. And while we're on the subject of coaches, the coaches that I bought off SJ Train World, these ones here, these are the next ones for me to sort out. So we'll fix the derailment problems on that next. I'm going to take him up on his idea. He suggested putting some weight in them because he says that they are very light coaches, which they are. So I'm going to put some weight in those, in the hope that that fixes that problem. Okay. Right, okay. And Jason, if you're still here, by the way, I've still got your train here. If I remember, I'll bring it this year. Oh dear. I don't know, I think he won that competition about 2 years ago, I think. Right, so let's have a quick look, just make sure. Right, touch wood, nothing's gone wrong yet. Oh, and Jason's actually going now by a look on it. Yeah, back to work for Jason. Ooh, that one's actually come off. There we go, he's back on again. That doesn't bode well, does it? But it's doing better than it did last month, isn't it? And I've actually still got, how many have I got left now? Is it one or two? Maybe it's just the one. I do actually have one left, but the tension couplings on it are absolutely knackered. They're completely gone, they are. Again, this is going to be another train which I'm going to be change the couplings out for the punt coupling versions. Oh, hang on, we've got carnage. Oh, okay. Who didn't tell me that? Did you mention you sorted the problem out on Facebook about the track? Yes, I did, Simon. And why didn't anybody tell me that the one end of my train had come off? Hey? Got carnage here. Well, talking about carnage, what's come off there? Oh, bloody pony wheels come off. I'm not kidding you, honestly. Right before the stream, everything was absolutely fine. Oh, it's all going wrong now. Oh, right, okay. Right, let's deal with this now, shall we? Right, let's get that off there. We'll put that on the end of there like that. Okay, we will get rid of these. Now, one of the things that I did do, you know, I spent hours up here trying to work this out. The wheels that can be gapped, I gapped them all. So all the wheel spacings are correct. That didn't work. And then I thought, right, okay. So what I did is I went through them all one by one, and I noticed that with the new hopper wagons that you can buy from Hornby, the bogies are fixed, whereas on these older ones you can actually still turn them. So I fixed them all, and again, you know, with what I was doing with it, it was still derailing, but there was a small improvement. So I thought, right, okay, then what can I do now then? So then I thought, I'll put some weights in them. So I've been using wheel weights, car wheel weights, and I put 10 grams in each one. And that also improved it. And what I found was, with the crossovers I've got one crossover and I've got two double slips here. And what I found was, what was causing the derailments over there was the wheels were falling into the frog. And the gap on the frog and the Pico crossovers is so big, the wheels are falling into the frog. I think I've got one here somewhere. Let me have a look. What's that one there? You know, let me try and find you a good one. Where they are. Here's a spare double slip I've got. So what you'll see here is that frog there, right? There is so much of a gap.
So there is so much of a gap in there on the frog that the wheels were falling into that gap there, and that was what was causing the derailments. So then what I found is by adding the weight to them, it's enabling the wagon to float over the frog, and it stopped doing the derailments. And then the other thing that I did also is I also oiled all the axles on the wagons too. I will jump back on chat in a minute. We've sorted this out. So basically, yeah, that's what I did in the end. So I added extra weight. I fixed the wheels on the I fixed the bogies and oiled the axles, and that was a massive improvement. So what I'll do with this is I'll slow him down a bit. I don't know why, but the bogey was coming off on that. And the other frustrating part as well is with the city of Edinburgh. She came with so many different bits and pieces. Obviously brand new, it still had the fitting kit, so I've actually put things like the steps and stuff on it. But I've also got these steam pipes. I don't know if you can see the steam pipes or not, but I've got these steam pipes here. Just derailed again. And they're supposed to fit on the piston block. And if I fitted them on the piston block, it actually stops the front bogie from moving. Right now, you're derailing over here somewhere for some reason. That's not good. Oh, it's gone without its brake wagon. It's gone without its brake wagon. Beginner train. Oops. Yes. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. It's not Fillerton Central, is it? Unless, of course, you've got Carnage. Right, so I've slowed that train down now and it didn't derail that time. Where's the other one? That's still going. That's still going. Yeah, so fingers crossed, touch wood again. I keep touching wood, I'm going to get splinters in the head. But hopefully things should be okay this time. What's on the track? We have the City of Edinburgh, LMS City of Edinburgh with ex-LMS maroon coaches, and we also have a Class 44 pulling MGR wagons. Lost the internet for 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Oh my God! Well, you didn't miss much, Timber. All you missed really was a bunch load of derailments. So you'll probably notice that one of my trains now is much shorter than it was. I'm getting really paranoid now. Don't derail. Don't derail. Well done. Maybe you are touching the wrong bit of wood, Brian. That's actually kind of funny. Oh dear. Don't be naughty, Mark. Sarah, give him a kick around the ear roll if you're here. It was a splendid development. Oh dear. Right. Excuse me, I need to blow my nose. Oh dear. Oh, do forgive me. Sadly, needs must. Oh. Oh, choking my own bodily fluids, which is never a good thing. Oh dear. That's better. It's because I sneezed in it. Oh dear. Got water in my eyes now. I'm not crying, honestly. I'm not crying because my trains keep derailing. Oh dear. With many derailments, I'd be touching cloth. Don't be disgusting, Andrew. Me, naughty, never. See, it's always the quiet ones you have to watch, isn't it? See, Mark always makes himself out to be the quiet one, but he's the one you've got to watch. Anyway, right, I'm back on the chat now, so if anyone's actually asked any questions or said something and I've missed it, please repeat. Like I said, I hate missing people's comments, I really do. Well, so far, so good. Everything seems to be behaving. Never a good thing, Brian. Things going the wrong way and all. Yeah, I know. Now I panicked then. It all started going a bit quiet then. Oh dear. It all seems to be good at the moment. Well, it sounds like the coaches need to have a dab of oil on them. Oh, I paid £100 for those coaches, by the way. And Mr. X, my class 44 is running faultlessly. Thank you. Oh no, what problems have you had with your car now? Thought the coal wagons had the brake. It did, but the brake came off. So I've took it off now, Andy. This is half the problem, this is, you buy some half decent locomotives and they find every single problem that you've got on your layout. I think that's it. Christ, earbud falling out the ear. Yeah, I think that's it. I have to keep an eye out now. DMRJ, hello, welcome. Don't think I've seen you in the chat before. How are you? Um, how are you? Who are you? Do you have a mud railway? What's your favourite train? I'd be glad to get these fixed in because at the moment they still look like they're giving the V's. But they'll be fixed in properly, they will, once I start doing the wiring. I don't want to glue them in yet until I know for sure all the wires have gone through. Ah, DMRJ is Dan, is it? Oh well, welcome Dan. It's always nice to see new people. I hit a pothole when I was visiting my mum just before Christmas and had to replace 2 tyres. Now I have a puncture and another tyre. Mark, you do realise that you can claim compensation off the council for potholes, don't you? If you didn't already know. But yes, you can. You have to keep your receipts, take photographs of the pothole or potholes, and then file a complaint to your local council, and they will reimburse you for it. I know why Brian doesn't do DCC sound. He would never hear the locos over the wagon noise. What's wrong with the wagon noise? Plus I can also hear them derail as well. I guess Brian doesn't believe in cork. Well, you say that, Timber, but there is actually a foam underlay underneath the track, and then it was fine until I ballasted it, and when I ballasted it, it became really loud. Ah, well, that's interesting. It looks like my City of Edinburgh is binding on that one corner. It shouldn't be though. It's a 4th radius curve, that is. It shouldn't be binding on it. You know what I mean? Like, we see the bogies go around and they sort of like tilt to one side as it's going around the radius. That's what it was just doing. Curious. Very curious. That's why I use copy decks to ballast with. Copy decks. Oh, that's expensive, that is, Tim, but that's why. Yeah, that's a good idea, that is, Mark. Yeah. The stuff I use is actually flooring underlay. Laminate floor underlay. I mean, it's only noisy when it's going through Finton Central, though. Oh, I see you. Come here, you little bugger. I think I saved it. So yeah, when it goes round 2/3 of the layout, it's actually pretty quiet. Although in saying that, the back half doesn't have underlay at all. I suppose it keeps me on my toes, doesn't it? There's that weird pony again. Right, time to give her a break, I think. Oh. See, I know my layout is not perfect. I know it's not perfect at all. It is, I have to admit, sometimes quite frustrating. No. Let's see. Let's see what else I can put on. We'll give this a go, shall we? Should we get the falcon out? Give the falcon a go. I have to admit I haven't tested this one on this line, so anything could happen. But it runs great on the inside line. Right, okay, right. Does it jolt everybody into the back of their seats? Spill everyone's coffee on the floor? Off she rolls. Oh, I'm sticking over here right now. For some reason that still keeps going. Oh, look at that. Why have you stopped? I'll be back on the chat again in a second. Just bear with me a minute. Just trying to find somewhere to put this. There we go. Let's open it there. Right. Okay. Let's check that first because I know that's icky sometimes. So, that was my fault. Right, okay. There we go. That's actually my fault. I accidentally turned that line off. Right, where were we? So someone, Tim uses the Copydex water ballast mix. Too busy buying locos. Yep, very true. Nothing worse than trains derailing can get very frustrating. They can, Gary. It is without a doubt extremely frustrating, especially when you get things like like a brand new locomotive and the front pony keeps popping off on one corner, and then you put another steam locomotive on and it's absolutely perfect. So I don't know. Maybe I need to check the that's a fair point actually. Where's my Dewberry Firkin? There it is. Let's just check the wheel spacings on the front pony. That's 6011. Because you would think that it would be set perfectly for the factory. A little bit tight. Yeah. They are a bit tight. And now to you too, boy. Walker's popped in to say hello. Ooh. Right. I must admit, I'm not a big fan of the smell of it, to be fair. Well, not everyone's cup of tea, Maura, but if it works, it can be sealed, I dare say, and good evening. Yeah, it's good stuff. Bit on the expensive side, though. I feel that it's worth it. I tell you what, I actually went into Hobbycraft today, and I wanted to buy some plastic art, and I couldn't find any anywhere. And so I ended up asking one of the people that was working there, and I asked them if they did sell it, and he just looked at me completely baffled, as if to say, "What the hell's plastic art?" And I was like, your Hobbycraft, for God's sake, that's the one item I was expecting them to actually have. They ain't got any. So I ended up buying it on eBay in the end. I mean, it turns out Hobbycraft do sell plastic art, but It's just outrageous that I asked somebody there and they said, no, don't do it. I've checked online, they do sell it. So how's everybody's layouts going? Is everyone's layout going all right? Not including timber? I tell you what, Timber, we'll have a race, shall we? Let's see how long it takes for you to build a layout. See if you can build a layout before I put the roof on here. Yeah, IPA's okay. The only thing with IPA that you've got to be careful with is don't touch traction tyres with it, because it makes traction tyres swell. And another one down. Let's see how many wagons we got left at the end of the stream. You have to be careful with it, because I've found on some locomotives it can actually take the paint off as well. It doesn't happen to all, but it does happen on some. Still perhaps no here so far. We did get a flood warning today though, so should see some thawing soon. Yeah, that's the only downside, isn't it, to having so much snow. When it does eventually thaw out, I know Shrewsbury gets it quite bad. They've got all these flood defences up and everything now, but it still causes a lot of havoc and an awful lot of heartache. Finally got the resin pour done, and the river looking mainly how I want it to, Brian. This is very good. Hopefully there will be a video out soon on my channel. Okay, cool. Did you find out what the problem was with the first pour that we did then, Mark? I'm starting a new layout, so I need to plan where the track will go. Exciting times. Ooh, where's it going, Dave? Sometime soon even. I understood what you meant, Mark. Yeah, I know. The last bit to sort is a foot deep, 24 foot long cutting. Oh, okay. I take it you got your layout up in an attic then, have you? With it being 24 foot long. Do you know any good builders that do outdoor buildings? Ooh. I actually don't, Tim, no. Well, you thinking of expanding your layout? Ah, Willow Creek's in the house. Hello, Brad. Good evening. Well, the council contractors have spent the last year putting in flood defences and driving us all up the wall in the process. Hopefully they'll work well enough. Well, hopefully so. I just used a different resin this time and it seems to have worked better. Ah, so what sort of resin did you use and what resin have you used this time?
Yeah, but you don't actually have a layout right now, though, do you, Timber? That's an old one, isn't it? Last time I used the Woodland Scenics ready mixed one. This time I have used the WWS deep cast water resin. I'll look forward to seeing that then, Mark. Don't mind me. I'm just admiring some of my new purchases. I agree, Tim. Totally agree with you. They've given me so much, so many issues. Yeah, they have. They've given me so many issues. It's just sometimes I feel like just giving it all up. Sometimes it gets that frustrating. But when it runs like this, it's an absolute pleasure. It really is. And you can actually relax as well. You know, just sit back and watch it all happening while you're doing other bits and pieces, like, you know.
If you're modelling HO, is that what, European or is it American? But I think first thing you've got to do really is work out what you want from your layout. How big is it going to, what bigger space have you got to build it in? Where is it being built in? What sort of controller you want? Do you want DC, DCC? Or even AC, But fundamentally, really, it is where, if you're going to build a layout, where would it be and how big would it be? So, Brian, have you anything under the table that you haven't put up on the shop yet? That's normally Digger's question. There is quite an awful lot of stuff that we do have that currently isn't on the website, and that's simply just because of the fact we just didn't have the time, or we haven't got the space to put it on at the moment. With it being a free website, we are limited to how much stuff we can put on there at any one time. So, to be kind of honest with you, John, no, I don't have any DCC locomotives. The only DCC ones I do have are obviously the ones I bought myself. I've shown you today. Parcel Class 47, that's DCC ready. But no, I don't have anything DCC at the moment. But if there is anything on the website that you do want, and you want it to be DCC, then ask, and if it's possible, I can convert it to DCC for you. I've done a few of Maura's trains already that she's brought off us. I think I've done a couple for John as well, I think. DCC Brian. Yeah, I like DCC so much I decided to buy a controller and keep it in the box. As Digger said, it keeps the good stuff for the personal use. To be honest with you, Digger, actually I don't. It's a rule that me and Mr. X came up with pretty much from day one, really, that if we wanted anything that we bought, we'd have to buy it at the price we would sell it at. No, a selection of people don't have access to what I've got. But, I can't cater for everybody, that's the problem. Andy, if you do decide you're going to try Wally this year, you will not be disappointed. It is a far, far better venue. No, he doesn't. In fact, if anything, he's the one that's came up with most of these rules. Oh, garden rail's off now. You take care. Thank you for coming in. Bruce, is it? Right, I must remember his name, Bruce. Okay, I was in a live where Brian was also in chat. and he magically produced a pacer for someone out of thin air. Never was on the website. Well, no, there's a lot of stuff that we have that's not on the website. And it just so happened at the time that I actually had a pacer set myself. So yeah, I sold Simon my own personal pacer set. So yeah, you know. Beginner trains, thank you very much for coming in tonight. I do appreciate it. But if you do need any advice on anything, please let us know. If you're on Facebook, I do have a Facebook group called the Finton Central Facebook group. By all means, you can jump on there if you like, and if you ever need any questions, no matter how silly you think it is, just ask and somebody will answer you. Do I still have the GWR brakes lurking? You know what? Actually, Mark, let me go and have a look. I think I might. Let me just go and have a look. In fact, the probability is quite high, I think. Let's have a look. So we should actually have a proper shot. We haven't, so we keep the costs down. Right, okay. Let's see. Easily get to Tamworth on the Saturday in time for the bus. Yeah, I got the bus myself. Oh yeah, because you went to Milton Keynes that evening, didn't you, Simon? Tim, NEC, Stafford, Salford, NEC shows, I will be attending this year. You won't see me dead in the NEC anymore. I think that place is a complete and total rip-off. It's an embarrassment. My own personal feelings on that. I think the NEC show is complete and total embarrassment. When you see the amount of people that the likes of Statfold gets attract, I think the NEC, I won't be surprised if Modern Railway shows stop attending there soon. Digger, I need a pacer or similar for my overhead line that I'm planning. Have a word with Dave Angel, Digger. Dave Angel Trains. He might have one. Oh, right. Okay, Mark, to answer your question, I do. I've got GWR Saltney one, and I have that in 2 different colours. So I've got that one there. Okay. Get a bit closer while there's no trains coming. So I've got those 2 there. And then I have another one that has no name on it. Okay. But please, hello Raymond. But please, everybody, you know, if you want something and it's not on the layout, just send us an email. The train set shop at googlemail.com. Just send us an email, or if you are friends with me on Facebook, just send me a message on Facebook. Hello Ivo. Yeah. How much are they? £6 each, Mark. Now this layout is an improvement with a transparent background. Oh, I've got another derailment. What's derailed this time? Well, that's more than just a derailment. They've all bloody come off. Oh, it's found a wagon. Oh, and further news, I don't know if you remember or not, did you remember the Class 31s I bought that had Mazak plot? And this is one of them, but bent like a banana. I've actually got one of them downstairs at the moment I'm currently playing with, and I bought a Class 31 off eBay. It's a Lima Class 31, and I'm currently having a look at the chassis on that with the intention of taking all the gubbins out of this and putting it into that one, and then using the modern chassis, the bodies as well. So effectively it will still look like the modern Class 37, but just using a Lima chassis. So that's what I'm experimenting with downstairs currently. There we go. We managed to get to the end of the live stream with absolutely no wagons whatsoever left. But at least it lasted longer this time than it did last time. I'm looking at it as a positive. Let's try getting you a DB218 and an older IC with the Trans Euro something coach. I've got DSB coaches. With an NY class locomotive. That's the only European thing I've got. Trouble is, I've got so much stuff in there. I just want to spoil for choice. Well, I'll tell you what I can do. Cool with this. Take it off. Screws. Put this bad boy on. Now, this getting running right. This is a Bachmann and it is Sir Frank Ring. There we go. And the only thing this thing's got wrong with it is it's had a repair on the front corner of the buffer beam. It looks like the one front corner has been broken off. And then somebody repaired it. But this is one of the trains that's for sale in train set shop. So there you go. So if anyone's looking for a Bachmann LMS split chassis, actually no. I don't know, that one isn't a split chassis. But it's not DCC ready either, I don't think. But it is a Bachmann, and I think it's got a mainline tender for some reason. I don't know whether it was meant to be like that, because I know there was a bit of a transition period between the two manufacturers. But the lettering and everything on the tender is absolutely identical to the locomotive. So why it says that on there for, I have no idea. But I think we're selling that for 40 quid. All NERs in the house, and so is the closet branch. Okay, closet branch, you have now been spammed. I wonder if some of those Acme coaches come from Ruhr and Nemanova tooling. To be honest with you, Raymond, I don't know. All I do know is they've come from Denmark. Because the box that they came in is all in Danish. Aid Tooling, I don't know who they are either. Wow, are they really?
Speaking of train set shop, when I have £8 knocking about, I'll have to grab the HST set and 5 Mark IIIs. A spare £8. I think you're going to need a little bit more than £8 for all that lot. But they're there when you want them. Brian paid and said, oh right, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, which one do you want, Mark? Take care, Ian. Thank you for coming in. Right, so Mark, which one of these 3 do you want? Top, middle, or bottom? The one with no name. Right then. That one, Mark, yeah? Right, I'll give you that on Monday then, mate. I'll drop it by. That's yours now, buddy. I meant £80 earlier, Brian, not 8, sorry. I tell you what, if I could afford to give them away for £8, I bloody would, but sadly I can't. Yes, not a problem. Everything's all paid by PayPal. I can't type. Fine, absolutely fine. Yeah, everything's all paid by PayPal to the train set shop. Yeah, anything you want, just let us know. Like I said, if it's not on the website, just ask, and if I haven't got it, I might know someone like Dave Angel might have it. Ifo, Finnerton, any European trains you can run? Yeah. Might end up saying his engine. Oh, wagons in the No, he's open. Let me see. Where can I put it? FO, I have 2. I have an MY class locomotive, which I currently can't find because this place is an absolute tip. And sadly, I've also got this as well, Nord, but that's in desperate need of a service. That needs a major strip down rebuild. That does so. Yeah, I'll do that when I get 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll get that one sorted out soon. We'll have that running. But European-wise, no, I don't have a great deal really. Them are the only 2 locomotives I have really, and these DBS coaches, which I need to put some weight in.
line brake vans are around €50 now if you get them. Oh wow, they're really that expensive. Yes, it is a River Rossi. It's a lovely locomotive. It is HO, and it's humongously detailed. You know, for an old locomotive, it's absolutely beautiful. My mum bought me this donkeys years ago. She bought it as part of a job lot from an auction. Because my mum's awesome and she tends to do things like that every now and again out of the blue. But yeah, I don't know if anybody is accustomed to this locomotive. I don't know much about it myself, although I hear that apparently it's quite a famous French locomotive. Why it's famous, I don't know. But you know, you got the ladder and all the wires on it and everything. You know, independent bogies underneath. That's the only modification I've made to it. I have put a tension coupling on the back of it, just so I could run my stuff with it. And it looks great when I'm pulling Pullman coaches with it. And then again, the locomotive itself as well. There's so much detail in something that I think is a 1970s locomotive. And the only thing that's really gone wrong with this really is it's lost one of its light lenses there, but both lights still work on it. But yes, it's incredibly detailed for its age. Yeah, incredibly detailed. Oh, sugar. Dropped my earphone. Yeah, it is. It's incredibly detailed for its age. And when it was running right, it was running beautiful. But at the minute, it is in serious need of a good service. That I will do. It used to have its original box as well. It came in a plastic box with a yellow foam inside it and a clear case. But that disappeared years ago. That did. I have no idea whatever happened to that. But that's one of the many locomotives that I've got that I'll never get rid of. I never get rid of presents. I'm very much like Barnard's Junction in that way, where he never gets rid of presents and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyway, did Richard disappear somewhere? Did he? Been getting the dog some supper back now. The dog couldn't wait, could he? River Rossi parts are really hard to find, especially the 80s stuff. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never had to get any spare parts for it. I mean, the light lens is neither here or there, really. That's nothing really. And the motor has been really good. I don't even think I've ever had to change any of the brushes in it either. But it's never really had that much use really. But what I'll do is I'll get it serviced, give it a good running, and I'll put some Pullmans in the back of it for next month. I mostly buy Lima for that reason. To be honest with you, I've started collecting a lot of Lima Mark III coaches because the detail in them is absolutely magnificent compared to the Hornby short versions that you get. Yeah, so if anybody wants that LMS Safran 3 built-in crew, Yeah, 40 quid. And I believe that one's actually on the website. It's a great source for parts of older stuff. They have a mainly limited collection. Okay. Timber likes mainline models. Do you like mainline locomotives as well, Timber? Because I have a few. I have a Mogul, which actually needs some repairs doing to it before I put that up for sale. But I have a couple of Collets. Yeah, I've got a couple of Collet locos. And I've changed the cogs and everything in them, so they've all got brand new cogs in them, so they won't have the issues that you normally get with split chassis locos. It's no good having DCC sound if you haven't got a layout to put them on. And that Falcon, you can't fault that. I can't remember which shop I bought that from now. Something like ABC or something like that. I can't remember now. You like all the posh stuff. So I only sell the older stuff really, which helps people get going in the hobby. And people that don't have a big budget. That's what I cater for. Thanks Flymo, I'll take a look at that later. Richard, that is a Bachmann Sir Frank rig. That's currently for sale on the website. £40 for that. It has someone's repaired the front corner of it. Looks like the front buffer beam with a buffer attached to it had been snapped off in the one corner, and it's been repaired. But other than that, I've given it a service and a good clean, and yeah, it's ready to go really. It doesn't come in a box though. Is I can't access the website right now. What have I got here? Let's see. I've got a few mainline locomotives here. I have a Depot Reef Abbey. And that's £35. I've got an X, is it? No, it isn't. It's another one here. This one's can't pronounce it. Cathili Castle. There we go. Cathili Castle. Can't get the bloody words out. That's an Airfix. Yeah, no worries, Richard. No worries. This is one of the ones I've changed. I've got a 43 XX Mogul. I've changed the cogs in that one. And I've even put the old cogs in a bag as well. That one's £30. The last one was £35. This one's £30. This one is Cookham Manor. Again, another one here. This is Prairie. Yes, Prairie, GWI Prairie. And I've also got a Lima version of that same locomotive as well. Both have different numbers. One's 6697 and the Airfix one is 6110. So there's just a few locomotives that we've got, and there are a few more. But they're all in boxes out of the way. I don't know if anybody's into Triangle or not, but I've got two engineering departments black coaches there. I've got two of these. But they're Triangle, they're I think they're £10 each. I can't remember now. Might be a bit cheaper than that, I can't remember. Nice to get older and big subwoofer now. I need to like this. Right, okay, well you like the music then, you leave, right? 6081 is probably the major concept on the steam locomotive ever. Okay. Anyway, people, it's that time again. We're coming to the end of the stream now. There we go. And yeah. Tea's ready, so we'll be lurking for a bit. Well, John, we're going now anyway, my friend. It's just gone past the hour, so yeah. Oh, bloody hell, LNER, you had to throw that one in, didn't you? Come on, behave. You know we don't like you using that word. Oh, LNER, well done. You managed to behave right up until the very end. Thanks, Flymo. All right, people. Look, you all take care of yourselves. Again, if anybody wants anything that's not on our website, please just ask. You never know. If I don't have it, I might know another shop that does have it. And yeah. Thank you very much for you all coming in tonight. I do really appreciate it. And yeah, let's see where we get to next. What's my next stage now? My next stage is to get the signals wired in and working. So that's my next task. So let's see how long it takes before I get that done. I'm taking everything all one step at a time. But after I've done that, then it's the points. Then once I've got the points wired up and done and everything else like that, then I'm going to be sorting out the shop fronts, getting them done. Then the overhead power lines are going to go in. And then after that, the roof can go back on. for good this time. Yeah, January is quite a long month, isn't it? Especially for people who only get paid per month. But yeah. So anyway, take it easy, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. I do appreciate it. And yeah, if I don't see you beforehand, I'll see you in the future. And you never know, you might even see me at Doncaster this year. We'll soon see. Anyway, take care of yourselves and have a good evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.